Hey there! Today we're going to talk about this pen. It came in an interesting red box, and this is one of my 99-cent pens. One of my hobbies is scouring eBay to try and find fountain pens made in China that cost exactly 99 cents. Usually the shipping is something like $6 or $7, so you get a pen for under $10, shipping included, and I just think that is tremendously fun. I don't know why, but getting a pen for 99 cents, I know you pay for shipping, but it's just kind of awesome. And today I got, well, not today, I got it a couple of days ago, but today I will cover this pen, the Jinhao x450. I can tell you something, I think this is an excellent pen. I once got a Jinhao pen that fell apart when I opened the box, but after that, I think it's safe to say that my experience with the brand has been very positive. Jinhao makes some pens. Some of them look beautiful, some of them look a little cheap, but seriously, I think this looks pretty cool. And it's probably not for everyone, but which pen is, actually. I'll cover the parts, tell you what I like about it, what I don't like about it, and I'll do a writing sample. Okay, so, first of all, sorry for reaching around here, I want to weigh this pen, because it's actually pretty heavy. It has a metal body, metal cap, and it comes in at 50 grams, which is pretty heavy for a pen. It comes in a bunch of colors. I like this so much, I also ordered a lava red one, which is more red and black. This is white and blue, and I think it looks very, very nice. It has no texture, it's very smooth. I'm guessing this was lacquered on or something, or maybe it's just a print. In all honesty, I don't know how they do this, but I do think it looks cool. I'll just put it close to the camera. I know it won't really focus, but just to give you an idea of the texture. Very shiny, very nice. A dark blue with some white in it. It reminds me of the sea. Like the sea, waves and froth. It has this very typical sort of random pattern, but I think it's really cool. Okay, so we started the diamond of the cap. It's not really a diamond, but it's just a black thing. And that's all there's to it. It's a black thing. Then we have this gold ring with the clip. The clip is very tight. It's really, really tight. It is gold colored. It's probably not real gold. Not at 99 cents, I'm guessing. Has a bit of a ridge there, and then it has 3 dots there. I'm sure you can't really see them, but at least this gives you an idea. We have the cap, metal, as I said. It has a gold center band. On the one side it says Jinhao in a type of, I don't know, Vegas type font. It's cursive, but it's like it's all little light bulbs or something. Pretty fancy. On the other side it says x450. There's also an x750. I think I got that one too. Another 99-cent pen. Review will follow. I'm not sure whether that is bigger or better or nicer or worse or cooler or whatever, but it's, apparently a family. The 450 and the 750, but this is the 450. Then we go to the barrel. Barrel has the same nice finish. Another gold ring, gold colored ring, and another black blind cap. It's not really a blind cap. It doesn't come off. It's not a piston filler. There you go. Cap was extremely tight. And then, I think within 2 minutes of opening the box, I dropped the pen. There's an inner cap, and it broke. It was fairly clumsy, but it still works. The cap stays in place, and actually now you can just open it. Well, before you really had to give it a strong tug. So I'm not sure whether it's better or worse, but it just happened. It does say something about the build quality, that even when it snaps, I can just see the break line in there. It still works. So pretty good craftsmanship, I would say. Now, I was pleasantly surprised by the nib. Nice, big nib, two-tone. It says Jinhao in cursive again. Has some nice curls on it. I know this won't focus, but just to give you an idea, you sort of see the two-tone stuff going on there, I hope. Looks pretty cool. The section is very typical. It has a gold ring, then black, another gold ring. It has 3 facets on it, which are ribbed. into which your index finger, thumb, and middle finger sort of fit. And it actually works. Now I'm always afraid when they do that because I think, what if it doesn't really match with my fingers, etc. But with this pen, not bad at all. It actually seems to fit, and it gives a decent grip. It's not the world's biggest pen, as you can see here, but if you post it, which is possible, you end up with a very decently sized pen that's also heavy. It has weight because of the 50 grams. Very nice. Unscrew the barrel. You see this converter. I've seen that converter before. I like this converter. It's simple plastic. You can unscrew, sort of pull that part off, so that you can disassemble the converter for cleaning. In fact, I was able to find a package of 10 of these on eBay for 95 cents, and I scooped them up because there's always some pens that don't come with converters, or converters that break or whatever. I think they're good enough to put in a lot of pens, and as far as I could see, they're universal. So just standard international nipple they got, so you can just put it in a lot of pens, which I think is very useful. The section looks like it's brass or something, and then possibly covered with plastic. Is that brass too? Can't really feel, sorry. This converter was full yesterday, and this is what's left, so it's not the most economical pen when it comes to ink. Uses quite a bit of ink, but it flows well. The nib was smooth out of the box. It did have something that I felt with other pens from China. It's not so much that it's scratchy, but it gives a bit of feedback. I smoothed it out a little bit. I think it's okay. Flow was good. When I held the nib to the light, I could definitely see a beam of light pass through the nib all the way to the end. So, good pen. This one passed quality control just fine. 99 cents. You get an all-metal pen, good flow, nice nib. I like it. What do I not like about it? Well, the black ends? Why are they black? It would have been so cool if they would have been this material, this covering, this finish, whatever you like to call it. Because now I think the black detonates. Now I got that, I told you about that, I got that lava red, which is more black and red. I think they're probably white, I can't remember, but then it wouldn't be such a problem. But with this, I think it detonates. You got the white and the blue and then the black, which just doesn't fit. So I think that's too bad. If it wouldn't have had that, this would have been a serious pen. But even so, this would be a pen I would buy and I would give someone, not trying to be a cheapskate, but someone who may be interested in trying out fountain pens for the first time. This is a cool pen, and it looks like a cool pen, and it feels like a cool pen. So I think it's very, very nice. And that's all there's to it. So I'll do a writing sample next. I hope this was useful, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Okay, well, there we go. There we go. What? There we go. What am I talking about? Sometimes I don't even understand myself. Here we go with the Jinhao x450. Notice a bit of skip there. This is a medium nib, and the ink is Mont Blanc Toffee Brown. There we go. Bit of writing. I have to push down a little harder on this nib than I'm used to. Maybe open up the nib slit just a little bit more. Love this ink. I think it's absolutely great. Beautiful shading. Nib performs well. You get that typical bit of feedback I told you about in the video. By the way, something I forgot to mention, that you can actually remove the nib and the feet. They're friction fit. They go in pretty tightly, so be a little careful, but it should work. Amount of flex, I think that's pretty nice. Railroading, going too fast. You know what? I'll just squeeze a little bit of extra ink down there. It's running a bit low on ink, so It's a good sign. I like the pen so much, I just used up a lot of ink. In actually 1 day, so that's awesome. Okay. Hello. Line variation. Looks pretty cool to me. Maybe a bit of fast writing. The feed keeps up. I was expecting massive skipping here. Didn't really happen, so that looks good. Now I did just squeeze in some ink, so we've got to be a little careful with that. But my whole experience up to this point was actually that the pen did not skip a whole lot, so that's a good thing. Okay, a bit of coloring. You get an indication of nib wetness. Of course, that depends on the ink too, but I mean, if the nib slit was not adjusted properly, then, or the tines I should probably say, then you would get a problem there. Nice and wet, the way I like it. So, I think that's pretty impressive. Like this pen, like this nib. I think it looks cool, both the nib and the pen. Performs well. I like it. I can recommend this pen. So I hope this was useful, and I'll see you later.